the results are in, and in the next half hour, we will be sadly saying cheerio to another Nancy. We have 11 potential leading ladies in the frame to star in the forthcoming West End production of Oliver. But the burning question now is, who has done enough to keep out of the dreaded sing-off? Performing Papa, please welcome our final 11 Nancys. Gentlemen, but who will be next to leave? Our Nancys are nervously sitting on the edge of their bustles to hear whether they could still be in with a chance of stealing that glittering role in the West End. And Andrew Lloyd Webber is very twitchy too. Oliver isn't his musical. He feels a massive responsibility and has a very tough decision to make later. Who will become Nancy is ultimately down to you. Remember, Andrew can only save one girl each week until the grand final, when it's you and your votes that decide who wins the dream job. As well as braving the sing-off, our Nancys will be facing their fears in this week's mission. Plus, our Olivers are back with another fantastic performance. Also here are the expert panel. Please welcome Doctor Who and Torchwood star John Barrowman. Leading lady Denise Van Outen. Legendary pagan Barry Humphries. And Phantom legend Andrew Lloyd Webber. Oh, there are going to be tears before bedtime. Meanwhile, here's what's been happening in Nancyland.
That was wicked, outstanding, and wonderful.
You put the vamp back into vampire for me.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
There was a lot of anguish in that rendition of a song.
Sometimes you have a slightly pained expression. I kind of want to see you loosen up a little bit. It was all very wide-eyed and all very cutesy and nice. It wasn't Nancy.
It's just not quite there yet.
I probably am in danger of being in the sing-off, but if it happens, it happens. You know, I've given it my best shot, and that's the best I can do.
Will you ever see the day heartache leads astray?
For me, there's nothing behind the eyes. That was emotionally empty.
Actually, I disagree with John. I thought that was a lovely...
You have got the makings of a real Nancy in theatre terms.
Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love.
Very feisty, very magnificent.
That was a great, good, gritty performance.
I can't tell you how much I do not want to be in that sing-off again. I really hope that that was enough to get me through.
Please welcome our Olivers.
Flying like a bird, like electricity.
We decided, after a lot of thinking about it, that today is Chester.
Your honesty gave me chills.
Small girl, big performance.
Take another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Strong, consistent, but you were missing a slight edge for me.
I don't see the street urchin yet. I don't see Nancy.
I can't live without you.
I thought you sold that song wonderfully well.
I just think vocally it was quite strained at the top.
My voice didn't hold out, and I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted, to be honest, yeah.
represent every woman who watches this program, and you deserve to be in this competition. You're a Nancy contender.
Because your background is cabaret, you sometimes do the cabaret ending to your notes.
I just want to be in here next week so I can get out, then I can prove to the judges I'm not cabaret. I am Nancy on the West End.
You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me?
You put a little Glasgow in it, baby, and you made it a little tough. And mercy me, you changed from last week. Great performance.
Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song.
I have one word for you. Perfection.
My goodness, it's not so much killing me softly with your song or his song or anybody. It's like pinning me to the back wall with your talent.
They all want to be Nancy, and our final 11 are here with me now. It is week 2, and this week the panel were really harsh with some of you. How are your levels of confidence right now?
I mean, what the panel said to me was really, really harsh. And, I mean, I'm a fighter, so I really want to be in this competition, and hopefully the public will see me and see me as Nancy.
All right, fighting talk from Keisha. Good luck to all of you later on. Don't miss a fantastic group number coming up shortly from our Nancys. But now for the next character-revealing mission. In the musical, Nancy lives in a bijou Dickensian slum in constant fear of her evil boyfriend, Bill Sykes. This week, we wanted our final 11 to experience Nancy's terror. So, we scared the living daylights out of them.
Earlier this week, our Nancy stepped back in time to face a true Victorian terror.
Oh, there's rats.
I tried not to show my fear, and that's what Nancy does.
I'm shaking, I can't even... Oh, it's just pooed on my...
I really feel sorry for Rachel and Eve. They're freaking out a bit.
I hate rats, but I don't want to be the one that didn't do the task, so I'm going to do it.
Yes!
I can't even look at rats. They turn me.
It's like spine chilling disgust of kind of something you can't control.
He smells.
I've now did it, but I'm so glad it's over.
Not quite, because round the corner there's an even bigger rat. Bill Sykes. Denise has brought along actor Stephen Hartley to play Nancy's villainous lover.
Now we're going to put your acting skills to the test. You need to convince me that you're really, really scared of Bill Sykes. Just think of the rats.
Leave him alone, Bill.
You stand off me, girl!
You'll have to before I let you lay an hand on that boy.
Keep out of this, I am warning you.
I won't stand by and see it done, Bill!
I'll put my mark on some of you, and I don't care if I hang for it.
She's got such a bubbly, wonderful personality, but she lost that.
She had a real attitude about her, which I think that part needs.
Rachel was scared stiff of the vermin. Can she convince Denise she fears Bill?
And I've been the same trade, the same service for 15 years since, so don't you forget it!
Yeah? Well, what if you have? It's your living, ain't it?
Rachel Tucker blew me away. I thought she was brilliant with her performance. I just wonder, could she produce that 8 times a week?
It's very moving.
It's a tough scene, and for some the nerves are starting to show.
You'll have to before I let you lay an hand on that boy.
You keep out of this, I am warning you.
I'll just let you have a quick look.
And I've been in the same trade, the same service for 7 years since. And don't you forget it.
I felt that she was all over the place and lost focus.
He's a liar and a thief and all that's bad.
I was disappointed by Jodie's performance, and I didn't feel her fear at all.
No.
It's been quite a test for the girls. Some fared better than others, but Bill seemed pleased with himself.
Bullseye. Yeah.
Look what Andrews found in the BBC canteen. Denise, did you find that really revealing, that mission?
Definitely, yes. We have to remember we need a very, very strong actress for this role, and it really exposed our ladies. Some of them have a long way to go.
I'm trying to listen to you. Andrew, stop it. Listen, the Nancy's are about to perform the Barbra Streisand Donna Summer classic. Enough is enough. What are you looking for in this performance?
What am I looking for? They've got to really be tough. They've got to prove that they don't have phobias.
Okay.
Go on, girls.
Here, desperate to stay in the running and become Nancy. Help us. Please welcome our final 11.
It's raining, it's pouring. My love life is boring me to tears. And we won't rest. And if you've had enough, don't put up with this stuff. Don't you do it. If you have to fail, get the check, pay the bill. You can do it. Tell him to just get out. Nothing left to talk about. I can break up, show him out. Just look him in the eye and simply say, enough is enough is enough. I can't go on. I can't go on no longer. Enough is enough is enough. I want him out. I want him out. There's no doubt. I always dreamed I'd find the perfect lover, but he turned out to be like any other man I love. I had no choice from the start. I got to listen to my heart tearing us apart. Enough is enough is enough. I can't go on no longer. Enough is enough is enough. I want him out. I want him out that door now. Enough is 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 enough.
For the last time together, our final 11, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. Andrew, which Nancy's shone for you in that number and why?
Well, Neve was extraordinary again. Jessie was extraordinary. Rachel. I mean, that's just three. And it's the toughness of this competition because there are so many great girls in this. Amazingly
Barry,
strong group.
who stood out for you from the group?
Neve and Rachel.
Okay. John, how about you?
I was quite enjoying Ashley and Cleo.
I
Yeah, because there was like a subtle kind of strong sexiness coming from both of them.
All right, well, during this series, 3 urchins will be cast to play Oliver in the West End. In a moment, our 12 boys will be performing, but now let's take a quick look at our second Oliver, who was put through to the semi-final, Chester. Chester can officially be Oliver. Here's your cap, sir.
Feel amazed to be the second boy through, and I can't wait to join Grion in the semi-finals. My name's Chester and I'm 12 years old. My hobbies are dancing, acting and singing. I really like cooking. I'm a bit of a sci-fi fan. I love Torchwood, Doctor Who. If I did get into the West End, it's like all those birthday cakes wishes will be like granted.
So that's Chester. He joins Guion in our semi-final. And all of our urchins are here with us now. Performing the beautiful Pie Jesu, please welcome our Olivers. Fantastic. Find out which Lucky Oliver is through next week when their stamina is tested by a Premiership football team. But the burning question now is, which of our Nancys has done enough to earn a guaranteed place in next week's live show? Before we announce the results, let's ask the panel, based on this week's performance, who is not Nancy? John.
Samantha.
Denise.
Keisha.
Barry.
Keisha.
Well, there are only 9 guaranteed places in next week's show. The 2 Nancys with the lowest number of votes must perform in our sing-off in front of Andrew. He can only save one of them. One Nancy's dream is about to come to an end. All your votes have been counted and verified. I will now announce the results in no particular order. Ashley and Neve. You could still be Nancy. Congratulations. You'd like to leave the stage. Jessie and Jodie. You could also still be Nancy. Well done. Samantha. You're through to next week's live show. This will be Nancy. Francesca. You can still be Nancy. Rachel and Sarah. You could both still be Nancy. Congratulations. Cleo, Tara, and Keisha, please step down and form a line. Thanks to the viewers' votes, one of you has a guaranteed place in next week's live show. But 2 of you are on very dangerous ground and are in the sing-off. Keisha. You're in the bottom 2, and in the sing-off, please wait where you are. Okay, there's just one guaranteed place left in next week's show. Tara. You're safe. Congratulations. You could still be Nancy. Which means, Cleo, I'm very sorry, but you are in the sing-off. So, Cleo and Keisha, you 2 are the least popular Nancys. Now, one of you received the lowest amount of votes, and if it were down to viewers' votes alone, I can reveal the person that would be out of the competition is Keisha. But, Keisha, there's still hope, as Andrew may decide to save you. You must now both perform I Know Him So Well from the musical Chess. It's the song all 11 of you have been rehearsing all week, but none of you wanted to sing. Remember, Andrew will be watching you very closely. Slip up now, and you could regret it for the rest of your life. Keisha, you will begin the sing-off. Then Cleo. Here, singing to impress Andrew and Webber and win his casting vote, it's Keisha and Cleo.
it lasts eternally. Perfect situations must go wrong, but this has never yet prevented me wanting far too much for far too long. Looking back, I could have played it differently. One a few more moments, who can tell? But it took time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't he fine? Oh, so fine. In madness, he can't be mine. But in fact, he needs a little bit more than more security. He needs his fantasy and freedom. I know him so well. Looking back, I have played it so much about the man before I fell. Just a little care that I was ever so much younger than. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't he good? Wasn't he fine? Isn't it madness? He won't be mine. But in fact, he needs a little bit more than we know. Security, his fantasy and freedom. I know him so well. It took time to understand him. I know him so
Keisha and Cleo, ladies and gentlemen. One of the toughest performances you'll ever have to give in your lives. You've sung, but was it enough to convince Andrew? Okay, Andrew, you must now decide. Keisha or Cleo? Who will you save?
Nothing is so good it lasts eternally. Really, this is the most difficult situation I think I've had on any of the programs so far that we've done. So I've got to base it really on what I've just heard. Graham, on what I've just heard tonight, I'm going to save Keisha.
Congratulations, Keisha. You can join the others. I'm sorry, Cleo.
It's okay.
Andrew.
Cleo, I really am sorry because you were fantastic and I don't think tonight is actually the right result. And I will say that. I thought you were wonderful and I think there's going to be a real place for you in the West End and in many shows to come. I'm really sorry.
It's okay, thank you.
Cleo,
for
you're
this
not
experience.
Nancy. What are you going to take away from this experience?
Oh, so much. I've learned so much. It's made me grow, as a performer, as a singer, as an actress, and I just, want to keep with this energy and just do what I need to do to get better and better.
We wish you all the best for the future, Cleo. But you've got one more thing for us. You've got to sing us out of the show. You'd like to go join the others? So, Cleo is not Nancy, and now 10 hopefuls remain. Join me again next Saturday at 7:35 here on BBC One, when our Nancys will be battling it out to keep their West End dream alive. Plus, there'll be more from our incredible Olivers. Until then, I leave you with Cleo and our Nancys to say goodbye in their own special way. See you next Saturday.
Cheerio, but be back soon. Give me one long loss to bless you. Remember our old tune. Be back soon.
As long as
I'm sure that he needs me. If you are